Okay, we're underway here in the second half. Ball just brought in bounds by the Upper Merion Vikings. Vikings, of course, in their away blue uniforms with the gold trim. Norristown in their white uniforms with the blue trim. Bob Clark looks for some help. Knocked out of bounds by Irv Smith. Dave Sillo will bring the ball in from the baseline. 33-19. The Eagles are way out in front. Wells, Stanley Brown, Irv Smith, Pat O'Brien, and Theron Ellis in there for Norristown. Shot won't go. Stan Brown comes away. He's got Irv Smith open on the side. Now there's a basket that's good for Irv Smith. Two players hit the ground and no foul call. Irv Smith up slowly. He and Bob Clark hit the deck. I guess the official decided it was best to make no call. It was rather marginal as to whether that was an offensive foul or not. So no call, but a basket good for Irv Smith. Give him 11. Timeout Upper Merion as Bob Clark had no place to go there. Double teamed, and the Upper Merion cheerleaders take the floor. 7 minutes to play in the third quarter. No score here in this second half of play. Mr. Sam Galbraith is producing and directing our show this evening for the Norristown Area School District, and Mr. Tony Koya. And our cameraman this evening is John Collin. We'd like to thank both of those gentlemen for the fine job they're doing here at the Norristown High School Gymnasium. Without them, the game is not possible. Remind you folks who watch these sporting events on the Norristown High Cable Channel that other great programming is available to you through the Norristown High School broadcast system. Educational shows, informative shows, shows for just about everybody in the family. So stay tuned on this Norristown High channel for other programming. Another steal. Irv Smith comes away with it. Wisely holds up, waits for Stanley Brown, and Norristown will set up their offense from midcourt. They go inside. Ball's knocked away by number 45, Rod Washington. There's a foul on the play. It'll go against number 21, Dave Sillo. Substitution. Jim White takes a seat on the bench. And number 23, Caro Spearman, comes back into the ball game. He's got 2 points. Theron Ellis at the line shooting 2. Ellis knocks down the first one. Give him 5 for the ball game. Second one won't go, but Stanley Brown's there for the rebound. Back outside to Ellis. Ron Wells wants it over on the right side. Brown finally gives it to him. Look inside to Ellis. Norristown turns the ball over. So all that ball handling to no avail as Upper Merion retains possession. Norristown with the full court pressure again. They get the ball in, but no place to go. Spearman looks up court. He's double teamed. Back across to Washington. He's got Talbot. Talbot pulls up with no shot. Air ball from the baseline. Pat O'Brien comes away with it. He and Ron Wells tangle up. Stan Brown comes away with it. Back to O'Brien. The open jumper, and it's good. O'Brien with 6 points. Good ball movement that time by the Eagles. Sillo to Washington. They look for Bob Clark. He's not there, though. They're moving backwards. They got to get that ball across the midcourt line. Oh, Talbot had Theron Ellis standing right in front of him. Sillo didn't see him. But Clark steals it right back for the Vikings. Stanley Brown. Looked like a foul there, but no call. O'Brien dishes off to Ellis. Ellis, oh, I'm telling you, folks, that could have been a heck of a dunk. Theron Ellis, little stutter step there. He traveled with the ball, Caro Spearman caused that turnover. He came flying at Theron. As Theron paused to try to avoid Spearman, he traveled. Probably evens out because there probably should have been a foul called against Stan Brown anyway, back up court on Bob Clark. 7-second violation, Norristown with possession. Timeout Upper Merion. The Upper Merion coach kicks his chair back into the stands. He's going to have a technical foul call on him in about 5 seconds. Tony Funston is livid. Dave Sillo was having some problems on the far side with students. And Tony Milio and Frank Winkle, members of the faculty administration at Norristown High, admonishing the Norristown fans. As we mentioned in the game against Plymouth Whitemarsh, there's a fine line between enthusiasm and unsportsmanlike conduct, and the Norristown fans have not been the most courteous group so far this season. Stan Brown in this ball game with 8 points. He'll bring the ball in from the near sideline. Tony Funston was lucky to escape from that last tirade without a technical foul. There's another travel called against Ron Wells. He takes a stutter step before trying to dish the ball off. Now Upper Merion with the ball. Sillo goes into Bob Clark. Clark across the timeline. The score, 38-19. Eagles ahead with 5:07. Talbot open up the top of the key. And Jim White dribbles the ball on the end line, so Upper Merion turns the ball over again. This hasn't been the prettiest quarter of basketball here. Neither team really able to get untracked offensively. Norristown has scored 5 points here in this third quarter. Upper Merion has yet to score. They're having terrific problems on offense. That time they try to force the ball inside. Sillo comes away with it. They give to Bob Clark. Clark pressured by Irv Smith. He's got Jim White open. White pulls up. Upper Merion gets the ball up court safely this time. 4:38 remaining in the third quarter. White tries to go to the hoop without the ball. He pulls up, forces his shot, no good. Washington can't handle the rebound, but Talbot's there to pull away with it. White wants the shot again. He puts it up this time, won't go again. Rebound taken by Irv Smith. This time Talbot's going to be called for the foul. He tried to wrestle the ball away from Irv Smith. With 4:18 left to go in the third quarter, Norristown will have possession. Once again, it'll be Stanley Brown from right in front of us. Eagles ahead, 38-19. Hot pass from Pat O'Brien. Ron Wells can't handle it, goes out of bounds. Full court pressure again from Norristown. Rod Washington's got it. He's got Jim White open. White can't handle the pass very well, however, and Upper Merion will slow things up again. 3:50 left to go in the third. We haven't seen a score in about 3 minutes here, folks. Nice play by Ron Wells. Good anticipation. Sillo was trapped on the baseline. He knew he was going to have to come out to one of his guards, and Ron Wells was there to knock the ball out of bounds. Brad Gasson up top for Upper Merion. Wells with another steal. They're going to call blue ball here. Ron Wells once again knocks the ball out of bounds. Defending on Bob Clark. Shot from Gasson, air ball, not even close. Rebound by Sillo, however, is good. So the first points of the ball game of this third quarter, not of the ball game. First points of the third quarter, and 4 points on the evening for Dave Sillo. Oh, what a move by Ron Wells. No shot, however, as Upper Merion comes away with the ball. White is double teamed. Ron Wells tips it away, but White gets it back. Tries to go back to Bob Clark. Wells is there. Nice turnaround over Bob Clark. Ron Wells with 10. Wells gets a hand on that one. Stan Brown pulls away. Oh, we got technical foul city if these Upper Merion players don't settle down. Jim White is irate as he goes to take a seat on the bench. The ball was taken out of his hands by Stanley Brown. They call a jump ball because of the possession indicator. Norristown retains possession. White was just irate over there. Dave Sillo went over to argue with the officials. Nice follow by Theron Ellis. Can't get the shot to drop. Rod Washington comes away with the rebound. .220 to play in the third. Eagles ahead 40-21. Clark, nice pass to Gasson. Gasson inside. Theron Ellis blocks the shot, but goaltending is called. So Gasson will get credit for that basket. That's 4 points for Brad Gasson. With 2:09 remaining in this third quarter, the Eagles have a 17-point advantage, 40-23. Ron Wells, pump fake, and they call it travel again. Well, I don't know, folks. The officials see that travel. Looked to me that was a nice head fake from Ron Wells, but the officials saw his feet move, and that's all that counts. So another turnover for the Eagles. Looked like Clark almost walked there. Does a good job to get the ball up to Rod Washington, however. Spearman, double teamed. Another player into the ball game, number 51, Matt Brady, seeing his first action of the night for Upper Merion, that is. 1:30 to play, third quarter. Eagles up by 17. Brady looks for help. He's got Gassman open. This is off to Washington. That might have been a quick whistle. Theron Ellis was way up in the air. Looked like they called the foul before contact was even made. Ellis is the guilty party there. No one really in foul trouble this evening for Norristown High. Ellis thought he had a clean block. With 1:23 to go in the third, Washington misses the first of 2. All in all, however, I must say the officials have called a very consistent ball game. They're letting both teams play the game. And I think that might be what Tony Funston, the Upper Merion head coach, is upset about. Washington can't make either, and it's Theron Ellis comes away with the rebound. Funston wants this game called a little bit closer. And I can understand that since the Norristown defense has just been ripping the ball away from his players, and they're becoming extremely frustrated out there on offense. 3-second call, I believe, or no? Nope, the call was against number 45, Rod Washington of Upper Merion. I thought we were going to have a 3-second call against Irvin Smith as Pat O'Brien dished off to him down low. But Norristown still with the ball. Oh, good pass to Irv Smith. Stan Brown with a nice touch on that ball as Irv Smith used the glass nicely, bank in an easy 2-pointer. He's got 13 in this game. He's now exceeded his season average of 12.7. We're winding down this third quarter. The Eagles up 42-23, their largest advantage of the game, 19 points. Brady looks for help. He has the ball taken away from him. Jump ball, it'll be Norristown possession. Stan Brown and Ron Wells, your starting guards, still in there for Norristown. Steal. Bob Clark comes away with it. Sillo picks it up. He's got Gasson. Ball's tipped out of bounds by Pat O'Brien. Now we've got some substitutions. This will be at the guard position. As Ron Wells takes his seat, Forrest Davis enters the ball game. Also leaving is Pat O'Brien, being replaced by Darwin Smith. Spearman back into the ball game for Upper Merion as Brady takes his seat on the bench again. Steal by Irv Smith. He saves the ball. He's going to come in. Upper Merion back on defense. Tries to throw the ball back out. Offensive foul against Irv Smith. Nice play that time by the Upper Merion defenders. They got back, Spearman did, on defense. Set up nicely to draw the offensive foul on Irv Smith with 11 seconds remaining in the third quarter. But as I said, no one really in foul trouble in this ball game. Relatively few fouls called this evening, especially here in this third quarter. Upper Merion not watching the clock, doesn't manage to get up a final shot in that third quarter, and after 3 periods of play, the Eagles widen their advantage to 19 points, 42-23.